Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame. So as you can see by the title, this is story time. Y'all, I have to tell y'all, this tore my nerves up. I didn't know what was going on. So the other day, I had a dream. And you have to be mindful that I very rarely dream at all. Like, I really don't dream like that. I literally go to sleep, nothingness is going on in my mind, nothing. I don't dream. I really don't. I very rarely dream. And I wake up, I just know that my eyes closed and that I woke up. That's all that normally happens for the most part. But this night I dreamed. I had a dream and I woke up from said dream around 3 something in the morning. That's fine for me as my sleep pattern has been off. So anyway, I'm dreaming, right? And I don't know I'm dreaming. This felt so vividly real. It was crazy. Y'all, I'm in this house. I had never seen this house before, but apparently it's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be my parents' house. I don't know if it's supposed to be an Airbnb, but my mama was there. My daddy was there, but I didn't see him, and my brother was there. So I don't know where my sister was. But anyway, for some reason, I had just come back from using the bathroom, and then I had to go to the bathroom again. Like, I literally just came from walking from the bathroom. So I'm like, dang, why I gotta go to the bathroom? I just went to the bathroom. What's wrong with me? Y'all, I basically sped walk to go to the bathroom, right? I go to the bathroom. I instinctively reach down as I am peeing, and there is a head. Y'all, a baby is coming out of me. A baby. And I am in total shock because I was unaware that I was even pregnant. So I'm like, what? Yeah. Like, I'm in total shock. Like, this dream is so real, I really feel like I'm in shock in real life. But I delivered the baby while on the toilet by myself. I was just like, it's so much shock. And I reached down there and I just kept pushing the baby out and pushed it out. It seemed kind of easy, not completely awful, but I pushed the baby out. And yeah, I was just so done that a baby came out of me. Now, real life, I love children. Children love me. I normally don't have issues with children, meaning them, just crying because they near me. And because I know some people like that. Like, kids don't like them at all. I don't know what it is about them. I guess it is true about children being able to tell, how you really are and, if you really are a decent person or not. I don't know. But children seem to like me. I don't really have issues with kids like that. So somehow the child was taken away and, cleaned off and all that stuff and somewhere nestled away in the house. So I'm pacing the house trying to figure out who I'm going to tell outside of whoever the father was. It's like I knew who the father was, so I actually told him while I was in my room, far away from everybody else. Wherever my brother was, he was nowhere nearby. My mama was nowhere nearby. My daddy was nowhere nearby. And I already said my sister wasn't at the house. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I said it low enough for the father of the child to know that I'd given birth. They seemed cool or whatever about it. Like, it wasn't like no, well, what you gonna do about that? Or some ignorant situation like that. It wasn't nothing like that. He seemed cool, whoever the person was. So I get out the phone and I didn't even get off the phone yet. I went to another room because I really was in shock still by the fact that I just gave birth to a child. And I'm really trying to figure out who I'm gonna tell first because I was like, oh my gosh. My parents don't have biological grandkids. They do claim children in real life as their grandkids, but neither one of us have given birth. My sister and I have not given birth to any, and my brother has not gotten anybody pregnant and conceived a child with them. So we've already told them in real life, if you plan to have biological grandchildren, depending on that, 100% by our brother. Do that. So, y'all, for some reason, I went to another room. I thought that I scoped the room out. Nobody was in there. And so I'm continuing the conversation, and I say something about, how am I going to tell them? Do I tell my mama first? Do I tell my daddy? Like, I'm nervous. I'm grown. Like, I think I'm currently the age that I am now. And I was grown and fearful of telling my parents about me being pregnant and a baby is somewhere in the house somehow not making noises and it's alive. Y'all, I was talking about the pregnancy and talking about how am I going to tell them. My brother appeared from under the bed. Why, I don't know. So he overheard me say that I had a baby, and he was in shock as well. And I'm about to have a heart attack because he didn't came out of nowhere. I thought I was in the room alone, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, y'all. Oh Lord, y'all. The rest of the dream was just me like freaking out because he has heard me say that this is a situation that is going on. He has a niece. And my sister and I have already had a formal meeting with our parents letting them know we won't be having children. So depend on him for that. So he's looking like, what is going on here? Like, he's confused. He looking like, when were you pregnant? What you mean? The baby here? When were you in the hospital? What? What are you talking about? Where is this child? Like, we're all like looking crazy. Y'all, I finally woke up. When I tell y'all I woke up, it's dark. Completely dark. I like sleeping in complete darkness. It's completely dark. And I had to lay there and realize that this was not real. Like, that's how real it was. I really felt like I just pushed a child out, gave birth to it. I'm a mother right now. I don't know what in the world that was about. So, some people at work rolled up on me as soon as they saw me. And they were like, well, the first person was like, well, my mama always said that if you have a dream about giving birth to a baby, that somebody close to you or somebody that you know is going to die. Well, I don't know how true that was, but one of my relatives did actually just pass away yesterday. Yeah, somebody that I grew up with. He is like around my age. He was in New York. I'm calling my mama later on to see if it had anything to do with this virus, but it wouldn't surprise me if that actually was the culprit. So yeah. But I don't know if that's true. I have always been into the interpretation of dreams and all that stuff. I still need to get that book. Like, I've always thought that that was some interesting stuff, but I don't know how true that is. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and I have a lot of older relatives, so I don't know. But that was something that was very shocking. I didn't even know until this morning, but they passed away yesterday. I think it was after. He passed away after I'd had the dream, so I don't know, y'all. But one of my other friends was like, that could be you birthing a dream, prosperity, a new job, like all this other stuff. Now, I've heard that stuff before as far as birthing a baby. Now, we all know what fishes mean. I ain't never had no dream about fishes, so any kind of fish, I ain't never had no fish dream. So I ain't worried about that. And I already know who's pregnant right now, and I already know who's been pregnant, and it ain't me. So yeah, y'all. That was my story time. That tore my nerves down. Like, I was shook like for the rest of the day. And yeah. I don't know if I'll ever give birth. I don't know if I'll ever get pregnant. I'm not completely closed off to it, but the clock is really ticking, y'all. I could go into early menopause any month now, in all seriousness. Sometimes my menstrual cycle comes on 2 times a month. There have been 2 instances where it came on 3 times. So 3 eggs have dropped within 45 days. So yeah. I think that if I don't have kids by the time I turn 40, then I won't be able to. So if it's gonna happen, if it's meant for me, it'll happen. If not, my whole childhood, I didn't want to have kids because of my family history. Like us women, we have a lot of trouble conceiving in some cases, in a lot of cases. A lot of my cousins have had trouble conceiving. A lot of them, they have issues when they actually are giving birth. And they like really, I mean, we already come close to death anyway when we are doing that. But I'm talking about like really, really bad. So I don't know. I don't know if that's something that will happen to me in due time. I know that I would be a great mother, but I would want to be in a better situation and be with someone who is actually going to be there and be a father. Somebody who is exactly like how my father was. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.